Hey guys, unfortunately I didn't have anyone to video for me today, so I figure I'll at least show you guys how I meal prep. Just a short, simple video on basic meal prepping. Alright, for my meal prep, I'm just going to use some chicken breast. First, I start by trimming the fat off the chicken breast. I don't necessarily want to eat the fat. The next thing I do is I slice my chicken up into multiple different sizes, just so that way I have a different variety on how much chicken I may want that day versus how much I want the next day. And then as I'm slicing, I'm tossing the pieces of chicken into a bowl. Now that I have my chicken sliced up accordingly, I'm going to pour some olive oil on it just to prevent it from sticking to the pan and to help my seasoning stick to the chicken. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to mix it until it has an even coat of olive oil over all the pieces of chicken. Next, I'm going to take this chicken and pour it onto a non-stick pan so that I can throw it in the oven and bake it. And when you do this, you're going to want to spread all the chicken out pretty evenly so that way it will all cook evenly throughout. Now that all the chicken is spread out evenly, I'm going to want to season it all according to how I like it. Now, I like to use a little bit of soy sauce, but you may not. And I like to season my chicken a couple different ways, so that way I'm not eating the same chicken every day. So I'll season a portion of it with my Southwest Chipotle from Mrs. Dash, and I'll season a portion of it with my onion and herb, and then the final portion with garlic salt, and I'll season all of it with some garlic powder. Now you're going to want to flip all of your pieces over and make sure you season both sides pretty well evenly. And then after it's all seasoned, you can toss it in the oven and let it bake. Alright guys, now you're going to want to let that bake for about 30 minutes. Now I would check the temperature whenever the 30 minutes is up because it might need more. It just depends on how thin you sliced it and how small the pieces are. But while that's baking, you can go ahead and make some sides. I'm just going to make some basic jasmine rice. And then after it's done baking, you're just going to want to separate it based on how much you need. Me being 208 pounds, I'm going to eat roughly 4 to 6 ounces of chicken per serving, and you're going to want to divide that out based on how many days you prepped for. Well, I hope you found this tutorial to be helpful, and again, this is just basic meal prepping. You can go a lot more into detail. You can make a lot more different things just based on however you want to eat, because if you're not going to like it, you're not going to eat it. So please subscribe to my channel and have a nice day.